Good morning. Good morning. Coffee and Cigars is back. We're back, guys. We is back. Had a hell of a great live show last night. If you missed it, go to Barrel Burners YouTube, this channel, and watch the top 10 cigars of the year voted on by us, the Barrel Burners. It was one of the toughest. It was a stacked top 10 last night. I'm back from vacation and feeling a little good this morning. We'll see. Seems like might be slowly getting back to normal. Good morning, Brutus. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Keith. Actually drinking coffee this morning instead of hot chocolate. We're doing a La Aurora. I'm on Zoom. La Aurora, Cameroon this morning is what we're doing. You see the ticker with all the information on it. We got the Cinnabon coffee. I'm a smorgasbord of cigars today, guys. I got the Red Meat Lovers coffee cup, the Asylum hat, and Blasting Room 101 behind me, Espinosa, Viva La Vida, and we're smoking a La Aurora. So we're supporting everybody today. Let me know what you got lit up, guys. What you got? How do you like the new streaming setup? I moved everything around again. I wasn't happy with the last live we did, how I rearranged everything. So I redid it. Got some new equipment, rocking a new mic, new cameras, new background, new neon. I mean, Espinosa Habano for Keith. Very nice. Keith is definitely on that Espinosa everyday trend, I've noticed. Go to Discord, rally the troops. If my fat fingers could type this morning. Trying to get that Appaloosa. I understand, man. I see the grind. I see it. How the hell's everybody doing? I know George has some pretty bad storms hitting his house, so he may or may not pop in today. Not sure. But we pray for his safety and no major damage done to his house, of course. Olivia! How's that cigar? You know, I've only smoked one or two of their brand. Never really did a deep dive in that brand. And I think the only ones I've smoked have came in subscription boxes or gifts. So, but I'm always interested to know how they are. Jeff, what did you light up this morning? I didn't see your early morning photo of walking the dog and a cigar. Rob, oh my God. Everybody hold the phone. Rob is back. First coffee and cigars in 3 years. Rob is back. The wife let him come out to play today. Glad to hear, George. Has the storm moved through your area yet, or are you still having it? This thing went so quick by us yesterday. We literally was probably 30 to 45 minutes of storm, and then it was done. My electricity went off. They were off 3.5 hours. So I was supposed to go live at 7 Central Time last night. So the original thing from the light company was like, you will have your lights back on at 6:30. So 6:30 hit, still no lights. I go back to the utility company's website, and it said, now you're estimated to come on at 9:30 p.m. So I'm like, fuck, I got to cancel the top 10 cigar stream. So I get on Discord. I'm typing out the message. Hey, guys, sorry I got to do this to you. And as I'm typing that message and about to hit send, my electricity comes on at the original time it was supposed to come on. So I fucking changed clothes, run outside, got everything set up, and we were able to start the stream on time. But it was a fast-moving, big storm with a lot of impact. There are people next to me just a couple of miles that still don't have electricity since 5 o'clock yesterday. I seen them on Facebook this morning griping. So there are still people in my area with no electricity. We just got blessed, I guess. Yes, sir. Good. Yeah, we had a lot of high winds, and we had a EF1 tornado just a couple miles from my house Thursday. So we had 3 confirmed tornadoes probably within a 10-mile radius of my house Thursday. Yesterday was supposed to be even worse. We were a level 4 or 5 threat, but somehow this storm fell apart, and we got no tornadoes in my area, but the state did get a few tornadoes like within 30 minutes or an hour from me. But yeah, our area, somehow it seems like I'm in Tornado Alley with the new house. Yeah, Rob, missed you, brother. Missed you. I'm glad you're back in, man. Yes, I did, Rob. We were actually in Florida for Christmas. We took vacation and we went to Jacksonville for a couple of days to visit my brother-in-law, and then went to Orlando and had 3 days in Universal. We were actually in Universal on Christmas Day, so we were doing the Christmas vacation like the Griswolds, except they didn't go on vacation in Christmas. Has anybody had this Cameroon yet? It's interesting. I definitely get the pepper and the wood, not really getting the mocha. I don't know what's the deal. Yeah, Rob, it was a great time, man. The kid got sick with 3 days left of the trip. Final day, he was feeling better, and then about an hour before we made it to the hotel room, the last night of the trip, the wife got bad sick, and I mean bad, like hit her quick, chills, just no energy. She had to take a hot bath to try to get her body temp and quit just shaking. She slept a whole 12-hour ride home the next day. The only time she woke up was to use the bathroom when we stopped. And then Friday, she like slept her life away at home. Yesterday was the first day she kind of didn't sleep all day long and she moved around. Today, she's still a little better, but she's still feeling bad. So I've been hiding, trying not to catch the crud. But yeah, man, it's nice seeing the OG coffee and cigar crew guys in here. Rob's back. George is here. Brutus is here. Jeffrey is here. Everybody's back. Backstreet's back. All right. Ah! This mofo went dead on me, guys. 100% dead. Like, not even sputtering. It was dead. So how's family, Rob? How's everything going with you? Nobody's had this cigar. Nobody said, "Yo, what's up? I've had that cigar." Nobody commented when I asked you if you like the new streaming setup. You're killing me, Smiles. Killing me. Blackwork Studio, Killer B, Connecticut. I like the Killer B, but I've never had it in a Connie. Is that number 1 or number 2 for you, George? Y'all got to excuse me because I got to drink other stuff with the coffee because I get super dehydrated on all this medicine I'm on. So I got to keep everything moist. Yeah, we did our Christmas. So we left. Shit, when did we leave? Oh, we left on a Thursday morning. So the Friday before we left, we did our Christmas with our son that night. So he would have all of his gifts and be able to play with them for a week before we went on vacation. So we had already got our Christmas out of the way. Because he's too tall. And you know, Brutus, I have Darth Vader, but so the stormtrooper is 6 foot tall. Darth Vader is 7 foot tall. But they're too tall. They're out of frame. Let me see if I can show you real quick. So there's Vader. Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking up. Shouldn't have did that. But anyway, so that's Vader. They're too tall. They're out of camera. I know. Too tall for the show. Went and smoked Monte Cristo Lounge in Nashville. Oh my goodness. Love Nashville. I wish I was there with you. His crotch is only in frame if you're staring at it. But they make great statues in the man cave. So what they are, they're holiday animatronics. So they're Home Depot exclusive. They're life size. They move. They light up. They say holiday greetings and stuff. So they have like a Death Star. The Stormtrooper came with like a Death Star candy bucket, and he come with like a candy cane lightsaber. Darth Vader came with a Death Star, different variation. Christmas ornament. He holds like a Christmas ball. I would laugh so hard if you forgot to take the strap on off. No, it stays on Darth Vader. He has more force, if you know what I mean. All right, one more time. Anybody had the La Aurora Cameroon that I'm smoking? I'm curious to know what you thought about it. George, me love you a long time. Brutus, you're a pervert. Where the hell's everybody at? We had like 10, 11 people in here. Now we're down to 4. Where's everybody at? Everybody asleep? It's the coffee. Yeah, I got this La Aurora Sinaloa care package. Hang on, one from Protocol, texting. Sorry. Juan from Protocol fucking with me earlier this morning, guys. And if y'all know Juan, you know he's a character. Cameroon, Corojo, Sumatra, not my wheelhouse. Cameroon definitely normally not my wheelhouse, George. I'm honestly and I'm honestly not know what I think of this cigar. It's interesting. Like I said, I wouldn't have bought it for sure. Definitely interesting. It's not bad. I wish it probably was flipped. I wish it would probably be a Sumatra wrapper and a Cameroon binder, maybe. But I'm not. I don't know. I mean, it's something I never had. I wanted something I never had today. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely will tell you this. No, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm going to wait till I get halfway through the cigar before I say it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to give my assessment yet, George. I'm going to get halfway through it. I'm going to wait on a transition. But I tell you this: I never in my life have bought a Cameroon wrapper cigar. The tasting notes. I mean, I like the tasting notes of, right here in my notes: mocha, earth, pepper, wood. I got pepper. I got the wood. I still have not got any mocha. Let me hit a retro. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So yeah, pepper on the retro for sure. The Warzone is Cameroon? Can't be. I like the Warzone. Everybody likes a good wood. Georgie Kapow, what the fuck, man? How the hell am I blessed enough to get you in a stream last night and a stream today? Okay, hang on. I got to go to Google, guys. Warzone. I want to know what the binder and fillers are. Hang on. We're going right now because I like the Warzone. So it's a Cameroon wrapper with Honduras binder, Nicaragua, and Colombia filler. Okay, so the difference in the Warzone, the big difference is the binder. This La Aurora is a Sumatra, which I love Sumatra, but this Sumatra and this Cameroon is making for an interesting. Yeah, I believed you, but I wanted to see the binder and the filler, George. I believed you about the wrapper, but I wanted to see the rest of the makeup. Oh, they found you in the box of Christmas decorations with the dildos and strap-ons? Got you. So I just think maybe because I love the Warzone. I'm not gonna. So okay, there is one Cameroon I bought, and there's one Cameroon I like, the Warzone for sure. So I just think, oh, Doughboy 2 days in a row too. Thank you, brother. Hey man, I love your profile picture. So that coffee mug, a few of us were blessed to get. The guy that made them, he's dead. He died. He was a college professor, and he made them on the side. But I've been going to his shop for like the past 2 years, and the shop's always offline. So I finally Googled his name because I had his business card with his name and email and everything on it. And he died. So hold on to them cups. Don't ever break them. You're never getting another one. I used to have 3. I'm down to 2 because my kid broke one of them. So I have the one you see me on this stream with sometimes, and then I have the grumpy man face at my office I use at my office. So if you were lucky enough to get one of those cigar face mugs, you can't get them no more. Oh shit, yours leaked, dude. Put some of that. What's that good sealant back in the day we used to buy for our radiator? That silver shit you'd pour in your radiator and it'd clog any leak you had, man. Had an old 89 Chevrolet that the radiator periodically would leak, and that was back when you could actually work on cars, and I'd buy that shit and pour it in the radiator and it'd stop whatever hole up. So you don't like the Warzone? Well, of course you don't like the Warzone, George. It's it's Cameroon. Do you have COVID, Doughboy, or does the family have COVID? CAO Cameroon. See, I didn't care for the CAO Cameroon. Did not care for it at all. The CAO I love is the American, which is a barber pole. And I like the CAO Consigliere, which was the original Sopranos cigar that came out for the Sopranos. And they rebranded it and started just calling it the Consigliere. Man, that sucks, your coffee cup leaks. Leakage does happen with age, for sure, Dirty. Super glue. You might could Gorilla Glue it if you're not going to dishwash it and you're going to only hand wash it. You should be able to get away with that. I was just picking about the radiator fluid. But you could probably go to like Hobby Lobby or somewhere, and they have the sealant and the arts and crafts stuff that they do mugs and that kind of material with. And it probably is just like some kind of clear that you can put over it. I would think that. I 100% agree with you, Keith. I haven't bought an actual CAO in a couple years, but the one I still buy, and I haven't bought any because I'm not out of them yet, is the Consigliere. But I've always liked the CAO American. Every year I would smoke that like on Memorial Day and 4th of July because it's a red, white, and blue label. It's a nice barber pole. I do enjoy the barber pole. But yeah, I used to smoke a lot of CAO back in the day. That was one of my first brands I gravitated to a lot. But Used to love them. God damn it. Spilt coffee, pouring it in a cup. Yeah, that one's not bad, though, boy. That one's not bad at all. A little pricey. I didn't really care for their Brazil. Like I said, the only one that's named after the locations I really liked was the American. But talking about Brazil, AJ Brazil. Mortal Coil, Foil, Toil. So what are we playing? Charades? Dude, autocorrect is fucking y'all up. I'll get in on the game too. I'll type something. Since we're doing 4-letter words that end in OIL. Where the fuck is Rich at? Rich, his wife is out of town, and he told me he would be in here today because he did all of his chores before she left. Where the fuck is Rich? Somebody find Rich so we got somebody to blame him on. Yeah, I don't know, man. And that's what I'm worried about with a lot of these companies being bought out by the bigger names. Are we going to still get the same consistency, you know? So we got toil, foil, boil, spoil. Oh, Georgie Kapow fucked it up. He did a 5-letter word that ended in oil. Oh, it's always that one guy. Always that one guy that fucks things up. And then Brutus fucks it up. We're not doing 5-letter words. It has to be the same amount of letters as the first fuck up. Oh, it's good seeing you guys back. It is nice to do a stream and fuck off with you guys when I actually feel good for a change. I'll tell you, this time is working a lot better for me because I have to take a lot of medicine when I first wake up, and that first probably 2 hours after I take my medicine, I feel like shit. And as I guess it processes through my body, I'm better. So when I started this stream this morning, I felt good. For 2 hours prior, I was on the couch like fuck life, you know. But so this time change is helping a lot for my meds. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me while we try, because I know we've moved the time slot a lot lately. We've moved it up 30 minutes. We moved it back an hour and 30 minutes, and now we're back to the original time. So thank you guys for just staying put and just helping me work through this and finding what's going to work for me right now with everything going on with me. So I do appreciate y'all being patient. Rob was the first to screw it up. I give you that. I agree. The Italia is not the same. I don't know. So does anybody know this offhand? When General bought CAO, did they change where they were being blended at? Did anything change other than ownership? Well, you did it wrong, Rob. I don't care what way you were going. Georgie will throw you under the bus for sure. Snitches get stitches. Cigars Unbanded, good morning. And also, thank you for watching the live last night. I seen your name in the live. All right, here's how we're going to settle this. Georgie Kapow, George, and Rob are going to get in a KY tub, like on old school, Blue and the Two Naked Girls, and they're going to wrestle. Or we can go old school John Candy Stripes, the mud wrestling when John Candy versus all the girls. So winner gets it. They're not to blame. Losers to blame. So you can do the KY or you can do the mud, or we could combine it both. But I like Stripes. That's a classic 80s movie. That was a great scene with John Candy. So George would have to be Blue because he's the oldest. Either way, Rob's in. I knew he would. I agree. I know that was a big turning point, Keith. I was just curious if they changed where they were blending everything, if they changed location. But yeah, anytime your two main guys leave a company, I mean, you're going to be fucked regardless, you know? Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Okay, Brutus is in too. Put Brutus in the match. Y'all can do a tag team match. 2-on-2. Pick your teams. Winner gets a cigar bomb from me, from my aging humidor. How about that? We'll put something on the line. It's pinfall or submission. No DQs and no countouts. That's the rules we're going to go with. So what we got today, guys? Today is the last regular season week of NFL, correct? I know my Saints play my Raiders, but Saints fucking season's done, so let's fire everybody and rebuild. Okay, Rob wants George on his team. Oh, bold move, Cotton. Bold move, Cotton. No one wants my Gurkhas? No, I gave them to George a long time ago. All right, bonus points. Who knows what movie that's from? Bold Move, Cotton. Another great movie. George is a ninja. He's assassin. Old people move quietly until their knees start popping. I haven't heard it's probably been 5 years since I had a Gurkha. And I can tell you the last Gurkha I had was a War Pig, because I actually used to enjoy the War Pig. Okay, halfway through. Here's my reaction to this Cameroon. It's better. Okay, it's better. The draw and the flavor in the smoke is great. But I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the medicine. I don't know if it's the coffee. But it leaves a lingering, not so great taste after the smoke leaves. Okay, it may not make sense to you, but now I'm getting the mocha on the draw. The mocha's there. But like I said, once the smoke leaves my mouth and you kind of adjust your palate, it leaves just this bland taste in your mouth. Stealth from the couch to the toilet. And then he blows it up. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking this was the last week of regular season. Thank you for that, Jeff. Appreciate that. Rob, you are correct, brother. That is from Dodgeball. That is Jason Bateman being the announcer. Bold move, Cotton. George, is 100%? Are you being serious? Is that a thing? Is it the Cameroon leftovers? Because that's the part I'm not liking. I love everything else it's given me. I can actually pick the Sumatra, what it's given me, but I'm not liking the. About time, Rich. You fucking 30 minutes late. You basically missed it. Everybody give me a hashtag blame Rich in the chat, please. Just like Rob, bland taste in your mouth. That's what she said. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. There you go, Doughboy. That is one of the exact quotes. That is some of the funniest interactions right there. In my opinion, Cameroon leftovers. I think you may be right, George. It's good until everything leaves, you know? There we go. Look at the blame Rich is going. I fucking love it. Fucking hell. Blame Rich. I love it. Thank you, Doughboy. Yeah, 100%. I love it. I love the blame Riches. There's a lot of love for you, Rich. You have truly made it in life when you get your own emoji in our server. Georgie Kapow, what the hell is new now that you retired from porn, buddy? What is going on with you? What is new in the life of Georgie Kapow? Because Georgie Kapow, what's his hobbies now? Metal detecting, right? You did it wrong, Jeff. It's hashtag blame Rich. You have one job, man. One job. Did you get those storms today too, Rich? Yes, the blame Rich in the new loofah. If you haven't noticed, there's a loofah emoji for Keith in there. There are the two most used emojis in there. Hanging out on George's mantle in his cigar lounge. So right next to his hearing aids. Can you retire from porn? If you go to jail like Ron Jeremy. You're technically retired when you don't get a hard on no more, I would think. The loofah is definitely used a lot, 100%. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself. My dogs need out of the man cave. Let me go let them out. Let's get it started in here. Just ask George. What are we asking George, Kapow? Popsicle sticks. It's better to burn out than to fade away, is my 2 cents on retiring for porn. I would rather just die while on set being blown, literally. George did good, Rich. Yeah, I walked around my property because shit, I thought I was going to lose some trees yesterday, man. We somehow Thursday night, when all the tornadoes were so close to us, we didn't even lose power. Yesterday, the storm's not even as bad, and thousands of people lost power. It's crazy. But I'm glad all you're safe. I kind of half-ass walked around the property a while ago. I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. I didn't kind of look at the shingles or anything, but no limbs had fell. Nothing hit the house. A lot of cushions. There's that Killer Bee Connecticut in Discord. I see it now, George. A lot of the outdoor patio furniture and shit like that. Cushions were all over. Oh, I got you, Dirty. It was strategically fucked up. One thing I'm glad about the week I was on vacation, so I turned off the pool because I got so many trees by the pool. So many leaves are falling. Turned off the pool all week. And we had enough weather and wind while I was gone. There's not a single fucking leaf in a tree anymore. So now I can start chopping up and raking all this shit up and cleaning the yard up again. And not having to worry about cleaning the pool, skimmer buckets out 4 or 5 times a day. Yeah, it's crazy, Brutus. In December, the end of December, the last 4 or 5 years has been brutal in my area. We are getting tornadoes more and more. It's crazy. Yeah, one transformer. Like I said, there's still people the next town over, which is only a couple miles from me, that they still don't have electricity or an estimate. Like the section that knocked me out yesterday was 1,700 people. But yeah, man, it took about 3 hours to get tornadoes. Well, the hot is what causes the tornadoes. A tornadoes is a lady that spins around on top of you. We used to call them spinners. You get your little small girl and you put her up there and you spin her like that. So that is what a tornadoes is. See, female tornadoes. Yeah, and it's just crazy that December of all times, it's hot enough still down here to fucking spin off tornadoes in just about any thunderstorm, you know? Yeah, basically, Rob is a tornado. George, you couldn't handle that at your age, buddy. That would fucking kill you. You would be done if you get a spinner. Speaking of that, there is, I don't know if they're coming to your area, but it's been advertised the past couple of weeks on Facebook in my area. About 2 hours south of me, there is a midget stripper event that is touring the world right now. And it's like 10 or 15 midget strippers coming to a strip club. Might be a road trip. George would split them in half. Oh, that old kapow. I agree. Best way to go for sure. Good thing is you can have two midgets and it only counts as cheating once. But if it's in a different zip code, area code, or town, it's not cheating. You have a phobia of little people? Dude, midget strippers are the best. I know I've told y'all this before, but there's an army base an hour north of me. So where everyone else was 21 to get in strip clubs, you could get in this strip club at 18 because it catered to the military. So we would drive up there when I was already over 21, but we had friends that were not. So we would take them up there to the strip club, and they had this midget stripper, and they had this long runway stage, and it was so fun. This chick would run and dive off the stage like she's a rock band, man, and you could catch her in the air. She would let you catch her. That was the most fun you ever had. Well, that's how he got his asshole ripped open, George. He tried everything once. But yeah, she was so fun. She worked there for probably about 2 years, and then we just never seen her again. So I don't know if she joined the carnival or what, but legitimate. You didn't have to pay no extra. That was part of her act. She's on stage. She's like, "You want to catch me? Yeah, let's do this shit." Just catch her and get a boob in your mouth and shit. It's crazy. Good times. Good times. The crazy shit you do when you're young. Old Fort Polk. Well, it ain't Fort Polk no more. You guys that keep up with the military, it is Fort Johnson now because every fucking army base we had in Louisiana that was named after somebody from the Civil War just got rebranded, and it's like it never happened. So they're no longer named after Civil War generals or soldiers. So we had a base here in our town get renamed. I don't even remember what the fuck they named it. And then Fort Polk became Fort Johnson. So they named it from a Civil War general to a dick. It's named after a dick now. You salute the Johnson every morning. Dude, and that's another. Don't even get me started on that. We live in a society now that if you delete the history from the books or you change a name, then that event never happened. So stupid as shit ever. You learn from history by learning what happened, not hiding it. Stupidest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, Doughboy, don't even get me started. I will fucking rant on that for hours. The dumbest society we are. The shit they were taking out of the history books and not teaching kids no more is the same reason we're going to repeat our fate and live through this shit again. You never need leverage with a midget. I definitely would like to have a night alone with a hot midget, you know? That's just something you got to check off the bucket list. It's like going to Disney. Whoop. Yeah, they think if you erase history, it didn't happen. Oh, shit, Jeff. Yeah, every morning, get up and salute Johnson. He's always at half mast because he's old. Oh, yeah, I forget, Dirty. You put me on the big TV in your man cave. Yeah, it's some dumb shit, man. Some of the shit people think about to try to do as laws and things, like taking down all the Civil War monuments and everything, that's your history. That was an important part of history. That was brothers against brothers. That's when the whole world changed. Yes, there was Confederates. Yes, there was Union. But that shaped America and that made America what it is now. And you want to delete it from the history like it never happened. You don't know where you are now in the struggle without the history of what got us here. She would not have to get on her knees for sure. That would definitely be a good selling point. Her knees should be healthy. Get a GoFundMe for Dirty. No. He's probably got me on surround sound, man. Rich, I'm going to tell your wife how nasty you talk when she's gone for the weekend. Your wife needs to know what kind of freak you are when she's not around. She's going to know you're a freakadeek. You're a freakadeek. All right, so what's the line? Oh, she knows you're a freakadeek? I don't know, man. I don't think she knows how freakadeek you are. I don't think she knows. What's the lineup today, guys? Anybody still watching NFL this season? Y'all going to watch any games today? Anybody know what the next cigar is going to be? Rob, have you been able to smoke much, man? I know you had a little period where you were so busy with the fam, you wasn't really getting to smoke. You know, here's the thing with that, Rich. So women are freaky. So they have their freaky period. Okay, got you. You marry them, they still have a little freaky period. They have their kids, the freakiness leaves. It's like you got to change everything you say, what you do. You can't go around popping them on the butt no more when the kids are around. They get so offended. They want to act like they've never been a freak no more. Okay, so that's the thing. And then hopefully when the kids leave home, the freaky deek comes back. So I got like 10 more years before I can boot my kid out and get freaky deek back. Espinosa 10 year. I actually think I'm out of the 10 year now. I may need to scour the internet. So you're getting one in a week? Well, I've cut mine down, man. I went from 2 to 3 a day to I went 3 weeks without one. I just did another week. I think I smoked one before we left for vacation just to try to get out of my system. And then I went 8 days without one. Friday, I managed to get 2 cigars in without feeling like shit. Yesterday, I only smoked one, and that was for the live show. I didn't even come out to the man cave because we had those storms all through the day. I didn't want to be out here, the fucking family be inside, and then I get a tornado warning, and we got to go hide in a closet and shit. So I didn't want to be that far from them. So I only got one in today. I got this one in today. I hope I'm going to go in, eat a nice lunch after this. And I hope I feel well enough after this to get one more cigar in because I need to do a podcast episode today. So that's the plan. Feel better after lunch. Come out, smoke one more while I film a podcast, and then go from there. But I hope I don't see that I'll get back to 2 or 3 cigars a day. I really don't. I'm hoping that I can get to at least 1 cigar a day. If I can't do that, then I'm going to leave the cigars just for Saturday and Sunday, I guess, and see what happens. But so we'll see. One a week is a slacker for Rob for sure. It don't come back. Well, thank you for running my life, Jeff. Thank you. I got nothing to look forward to in life. You smoked 3 Friday night. Well, look at there. You got 3 weeks quota in. He smoked. And that's another short week. Like I'll go to work. I was just off 9 days, I think 10 days. So I'll go to work Monday. We'll work Tuesday. We'll close Wednesday for New Year's. And then we will, after that, we will go back for Thursday. And then I'm off Fridays anyway. So I only got a 3-day work week this week, which is nice. 3 to 4 a day on average. That's a good average to have, Keith. I mean, I was 2 to 3 a day, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I don't know if I'll get back to 2 or 3. I hope, like I said, I'd be happy if I can just do 1 a day. If I can't do 1 a day, then I'll save it for the weekends, you know. Yeah, Jeff smokes a lot daily. 6 is impressive. But he works from home on Friday, so he can get. Now I can get 6 in if I'm playing golf that day. I'll definitely get 6 in. Yeah, fuck you, Jeff. Run my life. I was hoping the freaky deaky will come back. Yeah, now you're once you got a kid, especially my kid being 12, you walk through the house, you ain't smacking no butts, you ain't saying nothing perverted, because then your wife's gonna be pissed off and you're gonna be grounded for weeks. Because the last thing a woman wants to do is let her kid know she used to be a freak. So having a kid changes the freaky factor for sure. No, I'm still going to smoke cigars, man. I ain't turning my cigars in. They'll just last me longer now. Because 2 to 3 a day definitely cuts into the inventory, you know? Definitely cuts into the inventory. So smoking 1 a day helps you always have inventory. Because I promise you, I haven't stopped buying them. I'm still buying the same amount, if not more, even though I'm smoking less. But, you know, so we'll see. I'm going to put it to the test this coming up week because every day I'm feeling a little better. So I'm slow rolling myself. I'm letting my body tell me what I can do, what I can't do, how many I can smoke. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, the cost savings, but it's really not a savings if you're still buying as many as you're buying. Because, like I said, I haven't stopped. I mean, I got several shipments in the week before I left for vacation. Yeah, it really does, Jeff. It really does. When you're married this long and you've been with the same woman, you guys know you can do one thing wrong that day, and she's going to punish you for 3 weeks for that one wrong thing. You could do a week long of great shit, and that one wrong thing you did that day, you're punished. Like, you're not even going to witness her changing her clothes. You better not even walk in the bathroom if she's taking a shower. You better not even try to, like, touch a side boob when you hug. You ain't getting shit. That one thing you did to piss her off that day, you're grounded. And it takes you 3 weeks of doing good to get back in that good grace. And you're going to be in that good grace 2 to 3 hours before you piss her off again. And then it's the cycle. I call it the cycle of marriage. So that's what it is. 3 weeks of doing good, hour to 2 hours where you're back in the good grace. And then if you have a mouth like mine, you're going to say something stupid that pisses her off. And then you got to build it back up for 3 weeks again. It's a never ending cycle, man. Man, I had so much backlog, Brutus, of cigars that I had to quit all the cigar of the month clubs I was in. I do no cigar of the month clubs no more because I was running out of room. I mean, you pull out one of my Georgia humidor and it's just busting out of seams. George, you 100%, but I'm going to add another 0 to that. It's 1,000 attaboys to make up for one. Oh, you need to watch your mouth. Oh, yeah, 2 to 3 a day affects the inventory for sure. For sure. I mean, it may not affect your inventory because you got so much on the backlog. You buy like 4 boxes of everything that comes out. And I will say this is the first day I drank coffee in probably 3 weeks too. So I don't know how my body knows how to act. Yeah, exactly, George. It depends on the person's inventory. It does not bother Jeff's inventory at all. I can tell you that 100%. All right, somebody tag me in Discord. Let's see what's going on over here. John Albany is sick. I don't know what the day is going to hold for me, guys. I don't know if I'm going to watch some football. I don't know what. Like I said, I'm going to wait a couple hours, see how I feel. Might have one more cigar. Definitely going to have an early evening. I'll leave the man cave, probably 3 or 4. Go inside, spend the rest of the evening with family. I got 2 weeks of laundry to do because being on vacation, you dirty up so much shit. Yeah, Keith, I'm pretty sure you've seen, since now you're retired, you've seen your inventory kind of dwindle down now that you're smoking 2 to 3 a day constantly. How does the mic sound? Can you guys hear me good? I didn't watch the playback last night of the live, so I don't know how well I sound because I have a new mic that's sitting right here, and I don't know how the sound is. So I'll have to go back and click on this live just to see. I just want to make sure I'm loud enough you can hear me. If I need to turn up the mic or what. Ooh, now sampler Padrones, aging 5 years. That sounds good. It's about time to break one of those open, Brutus. That needs to be a Happy New Year's smoke, man. You got to have your peas, your ham, your cabbage, and a Padrone for New Year's. Health, wealth, happiness, brother. Okay, thank you, Keith. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Rich. Normally, I test it beforehand, but I didn't get a chance to test everything. I just hooked it up not long Friday evening, and I didn't come back out here to test it before the live, and I forgot all about it last night. So, all right, this Cameroon is almost gone. Thank God. Glad I didn't buy it. And I'm not knocking La Aurora at all, guys. Not by any means. I like La Aurora cigars. They make some great quality cigars. I'm not a Cameroon fan at all, other than the Warzone. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Brutus. You guys must have some major delay. Make sure you're actually live watching this. And always make sure you have the live chat and not the top chat clicked. Because if you don't have it clicked, I don't know why YouTube makes you, but it defaults top chat. And if you don't click that little button to make it live chat, you miss a lot of the chat. A lot of the chat. That's just stupid that it does that. I don't know why that does that. Yep. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know what it does, but it buffers you guys. You gotta hit live again, Rob. You nailed it on the head, man. Because there's times people have been 2 to 3 minutes behind the chat, and that's why I like asking questions. And I'm looking for answers from you guys because I can see how delayed you are. Like Brutus and Keith answered the question 1 minute behind everybody else. No, I am only on YouTube, but there's an option on YouTube, Doughboy, up there. It'll say top chat or live chat, and you have to click in that chat box to go to live chat. If not, it's just showing you highlights. You're not seeing the full conversation. I'm back streaming. I don't do the Facebook anymore. I'm just strictly YouTube. We do it on YouTube. 5 unopened boxes. That's a good problem to have, Keith. Rob gets behind. Yeah, Rob stays behind. You saw me respond to John in Discord and then 1 to 2 minute talk about. Oh, wow. Yeah. Shit, you were way behind then. That's crazy. Yep. There you go, Brutus. That every time you pop in these live streams on YouTube, it's going to put you in top chat. You have to manually You have to manually put live chat. Yeah, I agree, Doughboy. It's hard because you got one or two stragglers on Facebook side that don't want to come over to YouTube, and then you guys can't see nothing they're saying. They can't see nothing you're saying. So yeah, it's just one chat, easier to keep up with. Everybody can easily click the link in Discord. I make it so easy to find this stream. You don't even have to fucking go to YouTube and search for it. The event pops up in Discord. You click the link and it brings you straight in. Maybe if you didn't disappear after hitting 50, I could do more. Oh, shots fired. Oh, I love it. Right. He said, woo, goddamn. I just ain't been on a lot lately. Life happens, man. Hey, that's brotherly love right there. You better not. Nobody better disappear. If you disappear, you're not going to get the lifetime member. The lifetime member patch, man. We got one more patch coming eventually. It's going to be LM, life member. You're going to be a made man. You get that made man patch. You're there. You've achieved it all. You'd be butt sore. I thought your butt stayed sore. Yeah, it's always good for George because George has no mean bone in his body other than his kapow. Rob didn't even know these streams had changed times. I had to call Rob out this morning, George, to make sure his ass was in here today. I tagged him in the coffee and cigar room and said, hey, mofo, stream time has changed. You can be in it now. Because I know it was too early for him with church and everything, the old time. So I had to make sure he knew this even changed. Oh, shit, Keith, you should go, like, dye your hair black and sit in on the porch with Rob and y'all listen to emo together. It sounds heavenly. Y'all can like cry on each other's shoulders and be all depressed with emo music playing in the background. Nah, Dirty. It won't take forever, bro, because you've been there from the start. You guys that are still plugging along, shit, a lot of you may already have it earned when I announce it. Slack ass, slacking slacker. Speaking of monthly subscriptions, what kind of monthly subscription, Doughboy, you want to talk about? Provide a charge your card. Nice. Are we ready for another run of boss boxes, guys? I could probably do some boss boxes coming up in January in another couple weeks once I get all the tax shit and everything to my accountant and I get called up for the end of the year shit. We could probably mid-January do some boss boxes if enough of you guys want to do them. Yeah, I haven't done Pravada, man. Like I said, I was getting too many cigars, man. I don't do smoking no more. I used to do Cigars International. Pravada, I just had too much shit. Yeah, Doughboy, I'm thinking like second, third week of January, announcing it and giving you guys a week to do it. If I can get 5 or 10 people, we'll do it. Maybe crack open some of the shit in the aging humidor I haven't cracked open yet. I still haven't got out of level 85 yet, Jeff. I will tell you, to earn the life member, the made man status, you got to be a mafia member. You're going to have to still be active. It really doesn't matter if you hit 50 or not because, well, actually, you're probably going to have to at least hit 50. But you're going to have the parameters of all the others met. You're going to have to be a mafia. I would think you need to hit 50, and you got to still be active in chat. And other than that, it's probably going to be my discretion. If I see you're still an active member, if I see that you still give us some love on Instagram, you still show off your patch, You still just, you're being a barrel burner. You're still active in the community. I'm not saying you got to post on Instagram daily, but it's back to the core, man. We're a social club. You're supposed to spread the love, spread the word. So if you're still in chats, you're not going to have nothing to worry about. If you're still occasionally giving us some love, like once a week, I mean, what's a once a week post? Give us some love. Give us some love. At that point, you deserve it. You've earned it. You're 5 years in or more. I mean, yes, there will be a patch, Rich. That's going to be the final patch for barrel burners. I'm working on different designs. I'm working on different things. What I want it to be. I want it to kind of be a variation of the red and the orange, man, because we are the Mafia patch. We are the regular. So yeah, I want it to be all that, and I want it to be something you can brag about, that you're still at it years later. You didn't get a 50 patch and run. You didn't get your first patch and never even earned Mafia status. We got a lot of guys that never even stayed around for the 2-year wait period to get Mafia. They got their patch at 15, never come back. So, but definitely 100% will be a patch. It will be the final patch you'll get. There's no 100 patch. Even though I had the design made and everything ready to go, we're not going to do 100. We're not going to do a level 100. I may reward the first person that ever gets to 100, but there won't be no patch. There will be no 100 patch. The maid man, the life member, you will get a patch. I'll design a coin, because this is a big deal. So there will be a coin eventually. There will be sticker. Yeah, man, the original was level 15, and then we moved it to 25, and then we moved it back to 15 now because people just don't seem to hang around. But originally it was 15, Rob. Before it was 25, it was 15. And now we're back 15 yet. So people were hitting level 15 within a week of chat, and they would just have to wait 6 weeks to earn their patch. So, I mean, I still get email weekly, guys. I get 2 to 3 emails or DMs a week with guys saying, hey, I want to be a member. I send them the requirements, which is nothing. 6-week wait, level 15 in chats, and they ghost me. I never hear from them again. So that right there is people that just want a patch and say they're part of something, but don't want to actually contribute to the club. We want members that make the club better, that contribute, that talk to us. I don't care if you want a patch. Go fuck off, Yep. But still, at that time period, Rob, 25 was easy to hit. Everybody hit 25 within the 6 weeks. They were waiting also. The only reason I moved it to 15 now, because I didn't want to punish the new prospects, because the chats just are not as busy as they used to be. Yes, we have people 24/7 in chats still talking, but the conversation, it isn't as many people at one time in the chats as it used to be. So I felt that the new members were being penalized to have to wait to 25 when it's just not that much chatting going on at once. So that's why it moved back to 15, because I wanted it to be attainable at a reasonable amount of time. Because I still think now, like, I patched somebody in the day before I left for vacation. We should patch Nature Boy in this week. He's level 14 and a half, somewhere like that. So I wanted 15 to be attainable. Yeah, the chats you needed a slow mode in chats back in the day. It was so busy at night. And it was busy 24/7. You could pop in there at 3 fucking a.m. and we had a big group of night shift people that worked nights, and that chat was fucking rolling, man. Yeah, night shift kept it alive. Yep, yeah, 25 was easy. Most everybody hit 25 before the 6-week wait. 50 is full. We're done. 50 is full. Nobody else will ever be added to 50, though, boy. The last guy that got it, it's full. We're done. Hang on. Be right back, guys. My dogs are hitting the door, wanting back in. Yeah, so back to the 50 chat. If you are a member of the 50 club, kudos, congrats to you. Show that motherfucker off with pride. You are an OG member of Barrel Burners. You were one of the reasons Barrel Burners is what it is today. You were super active. You earned it. There will only ever be 50 of you that can say you're a member of the 50 club. So thank you. Big thank you for being active. And like I said, show that patch off. Throw that thing on Instagram. Show the world you got a 50 patch because there's only 50 of y'all. So we are about to patch our 500 member. So there's 500 people with barrel burner patches, okay? 500 people, but only 50 of you have a 50 patch. So that 50 patch should be the one you're showing off the most. Do you want to be one of the 500 or do you want to be one of the 50? Show that thing off. Now, my wife knows about me and midgets. She knows I'm a dog. Roof, roof. Yeah, it was fun as hell, man. Chats were crazy. And then you get up there like me, I'm in the 80s. It literally takes 3 months now to get one level. Like going from 85 to 86 is equivalent to going from 1 to 50 again. It's crazy. Yeah, Rob, 100%. That's the one to show. You're 10%ers, 100%. I can't believe it. I was looking at the list the other day, and we're about to patch the 500th member. 500. Yeah, Ono, he pops in daily. He'll show what he's smoking. But I know, listen, life happens, guys. The world is not built where people are going to be in a social club forever. It's just not going to happen. Life changes. People are going to come. People are going to go. People may take a 2-year absence and decide, hey, I got time again. I want to come back. Doors always open. You're a barrel burner. You've earned your patch. Unless you were just an asshole that we kicked out of chat, you're not welcome back. But yeah, you're a barrel burner. You earned a patch. Come and go as you want. It is what it is, you know. Everybody's welcome back. If somebody left the server and they want to come back now, they get an invite back, unless it was on bad terms. Forever. You're going to have a core of probably 20 to 30 members that stay active. And when I say that, everybody in here right now is in that group. You're the ones that keep the club going. You're in chat every day. You're in these live streams. You support. You buy swag. You're why this club is still going. That's awesome, Doughboy. Yeah, a few of the herfs are still going. There are no assholes you tolerate in chat no more. Now what you see in chat is bickering and name calling and picking on one another. Like family. It's that family bickering. We still have the mods doing mod stuff, but honestly, for 2 to 3 years now, chat has been, knock on wood, drama free, man. It's running smoothly. Everybody respects. Everybody does what they're supposed to do. So yeah, it's running smooth, man. There's no complaints. We made Rob a mod, and then everybody learned how to behave. They had to because he didn't know how to delete. And I mean, periodically, once or twice a week, I see people utilizing the live herf room. I seen you guys in there last night, George. I was going to pop in. I just started feeling like shit, so I went to bed. Okie limited to your mod abilities. Yeah, don't tag everyone. That's mod 101. Don't tag everyone to say good morning. Oh my God. I think Rob was scared at that point. Rob didn't even want to be a mod no more after he tagged everyone. He's like, fuck, I got this power now. He's had everyone his whole life and it never tagged nobody. All of a sudden he gets mod power and it fucking wakes everybody up. Doughboy, what do you mean need to be reorganized again? What are you thinking? What's your suggestion? Because I think it's pretty streamlined now. You have a members tab with the members channels, you have the regular channel, you have the live, and you have the stores. Hey, I'm always up for ideas and criticism. Just tell me what you think. Too many rooms. I mean, you can't really condense the stores in the members room. I mean, there's only one patched member chat room. You have your member store, and then you got lounge, cigars, pipe room. I mean, it's really streamlined now compared to what it used to be. I'm looking at the Discord while we talk, and I really don't see no rooms that I could like delete. Cigars and coffee only has one room. You got the cigar and coffee. So the cigars and coffee crew room is the room we talk about. The coffee and cigars room, yeah, I could probably do away with that. But what that is, that's the history of every live stream. That one room is only the videos of the live, so you don't have to go to YouTube and find them. I mean, I could probably delete that one. But if I post those videos in the chat room for coffee and cigars, then they get lost. So that's why you have two coffee and cigars room. You have the crew room, which we talk in. We plan events. I let you guys know things. But yeah, I agree, Rob. The last consolidation cleared up a lot of confusion. Yeah, I've been slacking with the update. I'll get in there. Let's see how far back I got to go. So we're on episode. Yeah, so I haven't posted it since October 20th, but I should be able to get that this week because it's also my week to update the website. And I'm a few posts behind on the website. So what I normally do, catch the website up, and then I catch the coffee and cigars room. But yeah, I'll get that up there. I'm glad you pointed that out to me. But yeah, that's your difference in those two rooms. One is strictly the videos, and it goes all the way back, I think, to the first ever coffee and cigars on YouTube. Yep, it starts with episode 5, that room, and we're all the way up to 49 now. Yep. So yeah, definitely, I'll get that updated. I mean, if you guys don't see a need to have the live videos in there, if you're okay just going to YouTube if you want to watch them, I mean, I could do away with that room. I was just trying to make it easier for guys to find the content. So I film a coffee and cigars live. I put it in there for you. You don't have to go to it. Less mod abilities. For Rob, yeah, he's got less mod abilities now. For sure. He got grounded after the Add Everyone. We have a mod role and we have a Rob's mod role. We only allow him to delete now. No tagging. Oh, shit. Everyone's shitting on my mod life. It's all right. It's all right. It's all in fun, Rob. All right, guys, we're going to go, I say 5 more minutes. We'll round this stream off to an hour and 20 minutes. I'm nubbing this Cameroon. I stuck with it. I'll never smoke it again. Like I said, the initial puff and all the smoke and the flavors you get on the puff, I like. Just not liking the aftertaste of what lingers after the fact. And that's what she said. Yeah, hashtag Rob Mod Life. Mod Rob. Hey, it honestly, it can happen, Rob. Like I said, a lot of people add everyone in the chats. They get away with it because it doesn't tag and ding everybody. You did what you've been doing forever. It's just all of a sudden you had power to tag that you didn't know about. So we'll blame Rich for that. Hashtag blame Rich. Everybody drop a blame Rich in there. Let me see how far behind the stream you are. And we'll see who's got the most lag right now. Hashtag blame Rich. Jeff, Doughboy was the first. Blame Rich. Jeff was the next. George. Brutus tagged everyone and blame Rich. Rob, blame Rich. Keith, blame Rich. All right, all you guys are on par. You are not delayed. Let's see who's going to be the straggler. Blame Rich, and we'll know who's behind on the stream. Doughboy's the quickest typer of the day. Look at there. Rich even got in on the blaming Rich. I fucking love it, man. When you got Rich blaming himself, you're having a fucking good day. No, not on my screen, Doughboy. You were the first, man. Brutus was 3 after you. It goes Doughboy, Jeff, George, then Brutus. So you may have a delay of when you send it, but my chat is live, and you were first. Yeah, it's just how it registered on your end, but it came instantly to me, like I said. So you were 100% the first. Yeah, you're going to be that way, George, Jeff. Like I said, mine's going to be the most accurate because it comes to me. Yours could just be, it could be the lag, it could be your internet, but yeah. Doughboy, Jeff, George. I mean, it was probably instant, man, because it all hit at the 11:15 mark is when y'all sent it. But yeah, the way it came through and actually got processed by YouTube. It processed as Doughboy first. So, yep, that's how it processed. Yep, it's going to differ from screen to screen for sure. The only true way to know is what popped up in the live chat we're in that I see. Doughboy. Woo-hoo. Doughboy, you're number one, man. You win. You win. Yep, lag and ping is what makes video game players rage, Brutus. 100%. It's the world we live in. Whether you have dial-up, Elon Musk internet, high-speed internet, hotspot on your phone, the lag will get you. Oh, it's definitely going to be cloudy here. I don't think the sun comes out today. It's going to be low 70s. Doughboy said he must have more power. Come over to the dark side, where you can force choke without it physically touching. All right, George. Be safe, brother. All right, guys. It's a good moment. I appreciate all you. Today was a good stream. First stream back. Like I said, one of the first times in a while I felt good. I was glad we were able to do this, enjoy it. Definitely thank you to all you that watched the live last night. If you didn't watch the live Top 10 Cigars, go watch it today. Do me a favor. Hit that share button on YouTube. Get that link. Go post it on your Facebook. Post it around. Share the love. Let's get those views up. Let's let everybody see what Barrel Burners is about. Post some on Instagram, guys. Give us some love. Tag me so I can save it and reshare it. Definitely make sure you tag Barrel Burners. Not in the don't tag me in the description. Tag me under the tag function on Barrel Burners. That way I can share it. That way I can see it. Get an eye for who's still out there periodically posting that patch. Because like I said, we got good things coming, guys. We got that lifetime patch. And I need to make sure you're still active in the family after all these years. Because, I mean, we've been here since 2018. I want to definitely see you guys are still spreading the love when you can. Definitely show them 50 patches. That's the one you should be most proud of. Like I said, there may be 500 people with a Barrel Burners patch, but only 50 of you will ever have that patch. Anybody can have the Mafia patch. You only got to be a patch member that met all requirements and have your patch for 2 years, and then you can hit the Mafia Club. So a big percentage is going to have that Mafia patch too. But that 50 patch, that's your bragging rights. And that's exactly why I made it a true 50 patch. That's your bragging rights over all the new members that come in. They're going to be like, man, how'd you get that 50 patch? Well, guess what? You can't get that 50 patch no more. So that's your one you do. But yeah, definitely when you post on Instagram, make sure it's tag Barrel Burners, and we'll get that reshared. You still have the Instagram room where you can post your pictures if you're not putting them on Instagram. You don't have to do both. If you tag me, I'm going to save it. And then I delete it out of the room once I use it anyway. So you don't have to do both methods. If you tag me, I will see it. So that's where it's at. You do have a separate, you do pop up. Yeah, I can rank that higher. I see what you're saying, Doughboy. Let me do that real quick. So what we'll do, we'll rank the 50 patch above Mafia. Okay, 50 patch is now ranked above Mafia. So what's going to happen when you're in the chats now, you're going to show on the sidebar. You're going to show on the sidebar as a 50 member, and it's going to show your color of the 50 over the Mafia. So that is done now. So that should be in effect. Why ain't it showing me, people? Bam, there we go. All right, yep. So now the 50 club, it shows 4 of you guys online. So now you are ranked above the Mafia with your roll, and you're going to have the color of 50 club instead of the brighter orange Mafia. So it will show you online now under the Mafia, the 50 club. So good call on that, Doughboy. I agree. 50 club should be there. So yeah, good call out. That's fixed. Now the world in chat will know you're a 50 club member instead of kind of being lost in the transition of a Mafia member. So that's done. I see you guys are already testing it. Good shit. So now your logo next to your name, I don't know if you've noticed it, but next to your name when you talk in Discord shows your 50 patch. So not only is your color changed, but your 50 patch shows. So that was definitely a good thing, Doughboy. All right, guys. I love all you. Appreciate the support. Thank you for keeping us rolling. See you guys in chat. Everybody have a great Sunday, and we'll see you guys next time. Everybody have a great day. Appreciate you. We'll be back next Sunday. As long as the health allow me, we'll be back next Sunday and doing this again. I may bring a few of you on here. We may do something special next Sunday. So keep an eye in the coffee and cigars room, and we'll see maybe if we'll do a theme smoke, maybe what we'll do. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. Have a great day.